those of you who are fans of the show Breaking Bad, let me know if this car wash looks a little familiar to you.
Hey, this is Jet from JechtSpencer.com, coming to you from Albuquerque, New Mexico today. And you're probably wondering why I'm standing in front of a car wash. This is actually the infamous car wash from the show Breaking Bad. So yes, this is the car wash of Walter White in the flesh, or in the stone or wood or whatever it's made out of. Regardless, today what I want to talk to you about is what can actually be learned from the show Breaking Bad, in particular the protagonist, Walter White. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the show, I just want to say that I'm going to be giving some minor spoilers, nothing too outrageous, but I highly recommend you go and check out the show Breaking Bad yourself. It's an amazing show. And just to give a brief synopsis of the plot and the very beginning of the show, essentially, Walter White is a chemistry teacher in high school, and he ends up finding out he has a terminal illness. He has cancer. And he decides that because he doesn't have enough money to give to his family upon his death, he decides to get into the meth business and become a drug lord. So it's kind of sad state of affairs that it takes something as death-defying and destructive and truly a real tragedy such as cancer in order to get the emotional leverage, in order to take the actions to do the things that you know you must do in life. And I'm not saying you should become the next drug lord here, but what I am saying is that being able to get that emotional leverage should be a lot easier than having to have something like a family member die or finding out you're about to die in 3 weeks in order for you to get the kick in your ass. What can we do in our own lives other than having self-inflicting wounds and destroying ourselves, or having something such as a family member die or some form of tragedy, in order to get the fire and the fight in ourselves in order to do the things that we know we must do in order to become the best we can possibly be? Well, the easiest answer to that, and obviously the most simple, is to take action regardless of the emotion that you have. The age-old saying, an object in motion stays in motion. An object at rest stays at rest. That level of homeostasis is one of the hardest things to break through. Just to give an example, let's say you're going to the gym and you want to get ripped, you want to get toned, or you want to get jacked and swole. The first couple times you go to the gym, you got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You've never done this before. You're breaking yourself out of the homeostasis. Don't you think that is the time where you will experience the most resistance? Where it's like, you know what, I don't need to go to the gym today. Man, you know what, actually, a Big Mac sounds real good today. Or, you know what, I don't need to eat an avocado today. You know, the burgers with the bacon, definitely the way to go. No, the hardest part is to begin, to start stepping, to go against your emotions, because everything in your body is going to want you to stay in place. It's not going to want you to have new experience. You think you want new experiences. You think you want to be a better person. But the reality is that your genes, the things that keep you alive, want two things: comfort and survivability. And that's fucking it. Everything else doesn't matter. Your genes don't care about that. Your genes don't care about your goals. They don't care about your dreams. They don't care about your aspirations. All they care about is your survival and your comfort. And that's it. Maybe reproduction. Maybe that's in there too. But even now, you got your porn, you jack off, you're fucking good to go, right? No. You have to be willing to fight against your own emotions until you can get your own emotions to help you. When I first began my journey across the United States, I was scared out of my mind. My emotions were saying, just stay home, take the easy job, just go work for some tech company, everything's gonna be fine. There is so much stress that comes along with going to a different city and not knowing anybody, having to create social circles and meet new people every single week. That's not necessarily easy. But the more I've done it, it's become easier and easier and easier. Now being able to go up to a total stranger, introduce myself, perhaps turn it into a love interest or a very solid friendship, is something that I can say I'm really comfortable doing now. But it wasn't always like that. And the easiest way that I did it, I took action. I saw somebody that I liked, maybe there was a beautiful girl that I wanted to go talk to, and my body was saying, everything in it was saying, don't do it, you're gonna look stupid, don't do it. But what did I do? I took action regardless of what my emotions were telling me. and now I'm a greater person because of it. So find your own emotional leverage and begin taking action regardless of what your emotions are telling you. Don't become the next Walter Wright. Don't become the next drug lord. But find what it is in your life that you aspire to be and begin taking action today. Fight against that resistance and you will win. As always, this is Jet from JechtSpencer.com signing out from Albuquerque, New Mexico, here in front of the infamous car wash from the show Breaking Bad. Walter White signing out. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and or comment. And as always, good fortune to you, my friend. You know, it's funny, one week I had 3 girls actually say that I looked like the other main character in the show Breaking Bad, Jesse Pinkman. And for those women, I have 2 words for you. Gatorade me, bitch!
You know? Yo, Gatorade me, bitch.